Welcome to Tabletop Finds, sponsored by Tabletop Travel Guide. I'm Ryan.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Sam.
Today, we talk about the one, the only, well, not really the one and only, but Staves.
Staves.
Staves? Staves?
Staves. Is it Staves? Staves? I always called it Staves.
I always called it Staves.
I would say Staves.
We're at an
Staffs?
impasse. Staffs? No, it's Staves.
Normally I would just say my
Staves.
staff. Your staff.
Staves. Staves.
This episode has gotten off to a rocky start.
We don't know how to pronounce anything.
Hurry, ask Google.
Staves pronunciation.
He just said
Dang
Staves.
It's pronounced like Staves.
Let's go.
Oh, crap. Okay.
What did you say? What did you think it was?
I thought it was Staves.
Staves?
Yeah. Like staff or stabs.
Yeah.
It's weird to say staff then
Because
staves.
we don't say stave as a word.
I have the stafe of invisibility.
I'm usually bad with pronunciation. I don't know where I pulled that one out. But
Well played, Ryan. You win this time.
Staves.
So-
So staves. Sam, please explain to me what a stave is.
Bro, look,
She just said she doesn't know how staves work.
I have just said that I have never used one of these in Pathfinder. I could tell you what it is in real life.
Oh,
Dude.
what is it in real life?
I am trained on the bow staff. So in martial arts, that is a shorter staff that you can use to hit people. It's super fun. I enjoy it as a weapon.
So yes, we're not talking about
You can't
bow
store your
staves.
spells in a real life stave?
I have tried, but nothing's happening. It's still just a piece of wood.
There you go.
That's fair. They're super wands.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's a single wand that has multiple spells.
Yes. So
That's all it is.
instead of having a wand that you can cast the spell in it once per day, you have a staff which has a number of charges equal to the amount the highest level spells you can cast. So if you're if you can cast third rank spells, your staff would have 3 charges. And then you use a charge based on the level of the spell you're about to cast in it. So if you cast a first level spell out of a staff, it takes 1 charge. Second level, 2, 3, etc.
Yeah.
Mm.
I guess you could think it's a mana bank.
Yeah.
A mana bank for specific spells.
Yeah. Like anything else, it's wands and staves are the ability to give basically more spell slots to casters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And they're thematically really cool.
They are thematically really cool.
So with that then, Tyler,
Okay.
what is your first staff?
Stave.
Stave.
My first staff.
Stave.
My first
Say
staff.
this wrong.
Steffi.
Okay. My first staff.
Let's call them Steph. Instead.
Our first staff.
My first staff.
Hey, Steph.
Short for Stephanie. Stephanie the magical stick.
This
So you're never going to forget it now, though.
This is my staff named Steph. Part of my greater collection of staves. Named Steve. Okay. The first staff I have is called the Fluid Form Staff. It starts at item level 6. It goes up to 10 and then 14. Because basically how staves work, there's usually the base form, which has a few level of spells.
Yeah.
And then when you get a greater form, it has like the next level, including it's including everything below it.
It's yes and
Yes.
every single version
So
of it.
if I had a fluid, we'll talk about it. So fluid form staff to me feels kind of like a staff that gives you a lot of wild shape options.
Oh,
So
okay.
at level 6, it has 4 spells. The first level spell, Pest Form,
Sure.
and then the second level spells, Animal Form, Enlarge, and Shrink.
Mm.
So this is really giving me like wild shape druid vibes.
Yeah.
But for anybody. As you continue on, the fluid form staff greater adds feet to fins, an insect form at 3rd level, and then 4th level aerial form, a heightened version of animal form,
Yeah.
and dinosaur form.
Dinosaur
Ooh.
form.
Yep.
fun.
And then at 14th level, it's fluid form staff major, which adds the 5th level animal form, 5th level insect form, and then 6th level cursed metamorphosis, which I believe is the baleful polymorph.
That
Now-
sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yep, the baleful polymorph. And then dragon form and plant form. So I played a druid once that had wild shape, and it's just a lot of fun to be like, you know what? I'm just going to turn into a bear
Yep.
and go fight things. And like, I think this is a really cool item for a non-druid who, you know, might be only spellcastery and more squishy to be like, I need to get in there and rough and tumble melee a little
Yeah.
bit, and then turn into one of the animals or turn into a bear and just like go wreck some stuff. Yeah.
Or lots of flexibility to not take those on your own chosen spells.
Yeah, exactly. Like, because there's
Like,
you-
don't waste my first level on pest
Pest
form.
Mhm.
I'm going to pick something else. I have pest form in the pocket.
yeah, because pest form's like very utility. Animal forms, like, unless you're, this is one of those things I don't think you would necessarily want to, like, if you only wanted to do wild shape, you might as well just be a druid, right?
Yeah.
But it's super cool to use it out of combat. So just think about all the times where like, cool, it would be helpful if I was an insect so I could get into this place, or it would be helpful if I could fly
Yeah.
because all my stupid party members can fly and I cannot, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was cool to like have that kind of wild shape ability in staff form, whether you're a druid or not. Obviously, or one thing to note about staves is that to cast the spells on them, unless you have like trick magic items, you still need the spells
Yeah, you need to be able
in
to
your
cast
tradition.
that spell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need, like, you don't have to know it, but it has to be on your list.
Yeah.
So like animal form is primal. Surprisingly, like aerial form is arcane and occult. So like theoretically you can mishmash a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my first staff, the fluid form staff.
Nice.
Cool.
Sam?
My first staff is the composer staff, which is essentially like the bard staff.
Okay.
It looks like a conductor's baton.
Nice.
And the reason why I picked it was the description, which says, when waved through the air, it hums melodically. And in this way, you can play it as though it were an instrument.
Oh.
Oh, it's like a...
Air-
It's like those tubes. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah, it like makes music. So you get a +1 item bonus to performance if you're using it, which I thought that was fun. And then it also gives you all of the like performy type
The
spells.
quintessential.
Yeah, so you get like, so it starts at 4 and goes to 12. So at like the 4th level items, you get Haunting Hymn, you get Summon Instrument, you get
Yes,
Concordant
yes.
Choir, and then moving up, you get Sculpt Sound and Sonata Span, and then all the way up at level 12, you're getting Infectious Melody, and you're getting 5th level versions of like Concordant Choir and
Yeah.
Sculpt Sound. So I just thought it was fun sounding.
Yeah. So I assume as the bard level, these are under the subtype called codas. Does it have the coda trait? CODA?
It has enchantment, magical, and staff.
Oh, never mind. Carry on.
I feel like I saw Coda somewhere though, but now I don't.
Mine's
don't-
Coda, so we can talk about Coda in a minute.
Okay.
Shoot, so is mine.
You guys,
Okay. It's fine.
it's not me.
No, it's not you. Yeah, but I think that's like, I think it goes to show that like staff is not just the Gandalf staff of like
Mhm.
big ol'
Yeah.
you shall not pass staff.
Sure.
Like it could be,
They can look like different things.
yeah, which is pretty cool. Nice.
Nice. Well, speaking of the Gandalf staff, somebody had to take the classic, the original, the Staff of Fire.
Oh.
Oh.
Obviously.
Obviously the staff.
So
of
what does
fire.
Coda mean? 'Cause I don't actually know what Coda means.
So coda is a type of staff that basically can only be prepared by bards. So it's like they're instruments.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So coda instruments are in the form of musical instruments, and they can only be prepared by bards. And because they're not physically staves, you can't attack with a coda instrument, nor can you etch.
Interesting.
it with
So where do
weaponry.
you see the designation that it has Coda?
So yours is probably a normal staff. It would be in the traits if it did.
It's weird. Mine on the SRD it just says Coda on top. It's like not in the traits.
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
Anyway, what is your?
Oh no, mine is
No.
not Coda.
No, yours is the staff.
that's a
Mine's a
separate
staff,
link.
Yes, that's a separate link. Okay,
Just kidding.
that is full head and hands right now.
So
That sounds like that
We
doesn't make sense. The Staff
understand
of
how
Fire
to
is like
read
a-
websites.
a staff of fire cannot be prepared only by a bard. We're good.
Anyway, Staff of Fire. It's got all the greatest hits.
Yes.
It's got Ignition. It's got Breathe Fire. It's got Fireball. It's got Floating Flame. It's got more Fireball. It's got even more Fireball. It has It has 3rd level, 4th level, and 5th level fireball.
Of course.
Fire shield, wall of fire, and fireball.
I'm sorry, Ryan said ignition, and now all I am doing is singing the song.
Remix to ignition.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen.
So if
we
you
just
ever
dated ourselves.
If you ever want to introduce a staff to your players and they don't know what it does, you hand them the staff of fire and you're like, this one lets you cast fireball a bunch.
Yeah. I mean, for real though, like if there is one thing that they don't need to think about how a staff works, like fire spells.
Yep.
Use them until you're not using them anymore.
It's got infinite utility. It can be useful in combat. It can be useful in diplomacy. Like you just cast fireball. It's like it's the easiest thing in the world to do.
Do you want to hear my new rap about
Yes,
Mr.
maybe.
Ignition?
Go for it.
It's the remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. Player. Oh, I lost it. Dang it. It was something about
Player casting that fire.
yes. And then got every enemy in here wishing.
Oh, all right. There it is. All right.
Well, it comes after that in that song. That's all
Man,
I remember.
so
You're legally
once-
required to sing that when you give your players the staff of fire, though.
Yes,
You're the
obviously.
player.
Bestow upon you.
This staff is remixed. Oh gosh. We gotta stop that. This is not gonna become a musical podcast. We gotta get better.
It's Ryan's fault. He said the trigger word.
I didn't know. I played the 5th.
Ignition, usher, trigger, duh.
Boom. So yeah, staff of fire. Fantastic.
Always a choice.
Wood grade. So for my second item, I did pick a coda instrument,
The actual
Which we
thing.
know what that means
which
now.
has a trait of the coda. So these are called the bagpipes of turmoil.
Yes.
I picked it mostly for the name because I find that hilarious.
Yes.
So while those who appreciate bagpipes may like the sound of this gray reed and black leather instrument, its real purpose is to sow turmoil against a performer's enemy,
Nice.
Yep.
spreading discord with each note. So while you are playing the bagpipes, you get a +1 item bonus to performance checks and to intimidation checks made to demoralize. And it comes up with such hits as it's a level 4 through 12. The fact that this is bagpipes just makes it better. It has the cantrip Daze. It has the 1st level spell Bane. It has the 2nd level spell Deafness, Knock,
Nice.
and Shatter. It has the 3rd level spell Agonizing Despair
Ooh.
and Paralyze. And then it has the 4th level spell Confusion or Painful Vibrations. 5th level spell Banishment, Crushing Despair, or Synaptic Pulse.
I love this.
So it's like just like the most obnoxious bagpiping.
I love this. As someone who
Man.
unironically likes bagpipe music, I love this.
Don't accidentally pick that one up for the funeral.
There's a song I put on my like Spotify list by a band. I think it's the song called Iridium, but it's like a bagpiper, like a rock bagpiper. And I
Nice.
do really like it a lot.
Nice. Nice.
But yeah, the bagpipes of turmoil.
I
You're like,
love
hold on,
this.
guys. Let me get these things out.
We need more bagpipes in media again.
Which
Bring back bagpipes.
bring back. Come on, Gen Z.
When were they popular in media before?
I don't know that they were ever really popular, but
Oh, okay.
there's a scene. This is an old movie. This is a way old movie. The Longest Day,
I
which is
don't
a
even know
black
that
and
movie.
white World War II D-Day movie.
Oh boy.
Oh, dang.
It's a scene with a guy playing bagpipes as they like attack with D-Day, and he's just there like the whole movie, like inspiring the troops
And
with bagpipes and
sowing discord.
sowing discord, and like intimidating the Nazis with bagpipes, and
That's the dream.
it's great.
I was just thinking about the one episode from Brooklyn Nine-Nine that has bagpipes.
Oh yeah, the guy's playing bagpipes at a funeral. And they
Yeah.
like try to have a conversation. The dude
And then
keeps
every
bagpiping.
time they try to start talking, it's like, wah.
Yeah. Anyway, we need more bagpipes of turmoil in media.
Support it. Yeah.
I like it.
Nice. Okay, Sam, what you got?
All right, my next staff is the spy staff.
Ooh,
Ooh.
sneaky.
It is an item 7+, and it's uncommon. It does not have the coda trait, so we're safe. It was first developed by agents of Andoran's Twilight Talons.
Sure.
Ooh.
Of course.
So that's fun, so that you can spread espionage throughout the inner sea Which
Spreading the good word of espionage.
Have you heard the good word of spycraft? What, are you saying you're a spy? Damn it!
no,
Pocket sand.
but you've heard of it. So the fun thing about it from an appearance standpoint is that you can change the shape and the appearance of the staff to look like any ordinary handheld accessory of your choosing.
Ooh.
Okay.
And only a creature that has like true seeing or something similar would be able
Yep.
to attempt to disbelieve it. So obviously
Nice.
for a spy thing, that's cool, right?
Yep.
Like, this suddenly just looks like my quill or my cane or my whatever, you know?
McGee or yeah.
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 Nice.
I guess same bulk, so it
Yeah.
couldn't be like super ridiculous, but yeah. So then at like 7, you get message, you get illusory disguise, invisible
Oh.
items.
Yeah, this is good.
Misdirection. As we go up higher, you get non-detection, clairaudience and clairvoyance,
Ooh.
Yeah.
private sanctum. So all those things that you would need to be a spy.
It's like a spy kit and a staff.
Yes, and then like it goes up to 15, so at level 15, then you're getting things like mind probe and prying eye and scrying.
Yeah.
So then like your, active spy things.
So what you do is you have an NPC like have this in their house and let the players figure out that this is a staff of spying, but then do not give any more information if that NPC is or is not a spy.
You think?
And now the players definitely think they're a spy.
Yeah. And the like NPC just thinks it's a cane or something because he picked up when it was
Right.
still.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. Like, I just want like to be an umbrella in an umbrella stand, and like you walk into a room and you're looking for something else, and if somebody detects magic, the umbrella.
It's like,
Ooh. Nice. Nice. That's really cool. It
Yeah, I
like
thought
plays
that was
into that
fun.
niche of, yeah, if you're in a spycraft game, obviously you'd really want that.
I love that.
Nice.
Okay, my final one. Level 12. This is legacy, but I'm sure you could update this pretty easily. The Gambler's Staff.
Ooh.
Mm.
A small glass orb on the head of a gambler's staff holds a pair of 6-sided dice that shift and roll like in the orb, almost like a Sorry cube.
Yeah.
Most gambling dens ban these, obviously, but you also would like probably try to hide this if you had it on you. You need to have it on you the whole time, and you can use it. You get a +2 bonus to earning income from gambling.
Oh, nice.
So as long as you have it on you, it's like your lucky cane. And then you also have Wash Your Luck, Nudge the Odds, Lucky Number, Shift Blame, Read Omens, Winning Streak, and Nudge the Odds at 5th level as
Nice.
additional spells you can take. So
Nice.
it's like the ability to always get out ahead on luck.
What would also be, either like it would be cool to have that as a player, but it would be cool if like you were going to a casino and like the casino owner has this and is
Oh,
like using it to like
yes.
rig a casino that the players have to like take
Ooh, I
down.
like that.
Or if you were like like there's a famous gambler who's like making the rounds, and then you can figure out that they're not actually that good at the game. They're
Yeah.
just good
Mm.
because they cheat.
Ooh, that'd be pretty cool.
I'm like stuck on Wild West, but like, yeah, like I imagine like a Wild West scenario of they're like all sitting around playing
In the
cards.
saloon.
Yeah.
And then as you're running out, while you're when he runs out because everyone finds out he's cheating, you shoot him with the
With the nugget.
nugget.
Awesome. What are the final thoughts on Staves?
I did want to call out one more.
Oh,
so
please.
this isn't a specific one, but there is the ability to create a personal staff.
Oh.
So in addition, this was in Secrets of Magic. In addition to all the existing staffs, the existing staves,
There it is.
you have the ability to basically build your own. And they kind of start at staff level 5 and go all the way up to 19. And then there's prices from there.
Yeah.
But the cool thing is you like pick a theme. So you pick a certain trait that doesn't include like, that's not like primal or something, but like a specific trait, like emotion or
Yeah.
positive
Mm.
And you gotta
or,
build it around that.
and you
trait.
build, and then all the spells need to, or fire, and all the spells in a staff need to
Violence.
have that trait shared.
Oh, that's
And
so
I
cool.
think that might be the case for all staves that they share a trait. All
Sure,
the
that
spells
would
on
make
it share a
sense.
trait.
Yeah.
So like for one of them, I made a staff built around the emotion trait. and it had like charm and other types of spells like that like affected people's emotions. And my character, and then you can name your own staff. So like that was my elf that was like 1,000 years old and lost his wife, you know, who was a human hundreds and hundreds of years earlier. But it was like, I called it Elizabeth Stern lecture, because it like you could guilt people or you know, like you can affect people's mindset. So it's kind of like a callback to her. But it's cool to like, you can just kind of pick whatever you want. Again, you can kind of add that to your kind of backstory a little bit to like, here's this trait of whatever. And my, I think my buddy made I think he had a staff of healing. So like, it's just a ton of heal on it, but it's like, it works. It's just all bunch of heals.
It's all there.
Yeah. But you can kind of like, you don't have to be pigeonholed into like a staff that already exists. You can make it your own and like really kind of build around a theme, whatever theme you want.
That'll be cool too with the new magic schools coming out. I'm sure you could play games with, the staff of that school could even be like a thing. Yeah.
And I think that's an option. Like you can't, so yeah, you could do like element, energy, alignment doesn't exist anymore, but like the light trait, the detection trait. So yeah, few traits are too broad, like incapacitation, and said traits for spell schools might be too broad. But if they're like the specific kind of spell school, I think that might be cool now that we've kind of jumped into
like hyper specific schools. Yeah.
Because this was pre-remaster, but yeah, staves in and of itself are really cool. And then if you want to like get funky with it, the nice thing is you can upgrade your staff for like the difference. So like a level 5 staff is 160 gold, and you get a cantrip and 2 first level spells. Then if you want to upgrade it to the 7 level, which is 250, you pay 90 gold.
You can cover the delta.
You get 2 extra second level spells. So like the staff can grow with you as you level up, which is cool.
Appealing to my old Kensai days.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's a great third option, especially for GMs. You want to give your player a fun little thing?
Yeah.
Give them a personal staff.
Yep. But yeah, staves, I think one of the things that it's easy to forget as a spellcaster, because you already have a lot to think about of like what spells to prepare and like things to do, but like having wands and staves, because you can only prepare one staff.
That would make sense.
In the morning, because you charge it in the morning. So you can have multiple staves. God, that's going to kill me. You can have multiple staves, but you can only prepare one per day.
Yeah.
But
you only have one charger and you can only plug one of those things in.
That's true. You left all your chargers at home.
But yeah, the fact that you basically just get extra spell slots helps casters like not feel run down or make you a little bit more a little less judicious with your spell slots if you have some wands and staves.
Again, give them the staff of fire. Choose violence.
Yeah.
Always choose violence.
Always gives them the option. And with those wonderful words of wisdom from Sam, choose violence 2024.
Chaotic screaming. That's what we do.
Chaotic screaming. Thank you guys for coming along, and safe travels.